Hey guys, this video I'm going to be talking about structural integrity and how to make your build structurally sound. Now when you get the game blocks, for example, let's take the wooden frame. You'll see here that the max load it supports is 24 and the mass of each block is 4. 24 divided by 4, that means each block can carry to its side 6 other blocks. So I'm just going to show you this here. Let's take the wooden frame first. So in fact, this block over here is going to be carrying the weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can actually now go and stand on that. I don't recommend it usually because sometimes the character weight itself will be enough to cave it in. But for some blocks like the wooden frame, it doesn't do that. Now, when you look at its structural integrity, you always want to upgrade the block where the roof and the wall meets. Say for example you take this build here. The blocks that I made the stronger blocks, the reinforced concrete, is where the wall meets the roof. You see in here you can't see the concrete. Some people think that if this block, say for example this is the wall, they always depend on this block here to actually carry the roof, and that's wrong. Because as soon as as you put a little bit of weight, it's like it slides off the side. There you go, it falls. Now, say for example you want to make a room that's a little bit bigger, because I mean 5 times 5 isn't that big. And say for example you don't want a pillar in the middle, then you can also do this. You upgrade this block as high as you can, and then you add the roof, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then instead of putting in a pesky pillar over here, just count it out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you can actually go and make a roof of 12 times 12, excluding the walls. So you have a living room, a living area of 12 times 12. But I'd actually advise you to take one block out, because sometimes, even though it says it can hold 6, I'll show you with a trussing later, even though it says it can hold 6, sometimes just a little bit of extra weight can make the whole place cave. If you guys go and watch my 2-part videos on the steel castle build, that farm that I have there actually caved in all the way to bedrock, just because I didn't have the structural integrity right. Now, I'll also advise you don't go for this big build, because like I said, the bigger the room, the more chance it actually caves in. And the smaller the room, just want to show you this concept here. Instead of this block holding 6 and that block holding 6 and that whole block holding 6, if you look here, this block over here is actually holding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that one is holding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you'll notice that there aren't 24 blocks in between. That actually means that this one block's only carrying 2, that one's carrying 2, that one's carrying 2. They're helping each other so much that it actually reinforces your build. The structural integrity goes up. Now what I meant over there by the amount of blocks you use for the roof, if you look here at the metal trussing, a metal trussing says the max load is 320 and the mass per block is 20. That means you should be able to go 16 to the side. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 still holds. That's why I said take one block out. Now if you put 16 like it says it should, it actually caves under its own weight. Even though the block says it can hold it, it will not hold it. That's why I say also don't go for the 12 times 12, because even though this block can hold 6 and that one can hold 6, your own weight or even just a forge or something on top will make this roof cave in. It's just too much weight for it to carry. You look, for example, this is 12 times 12 and you put a few items on top. Voila! It caves under its own weight, or the weight on top of it. Now sometimes you guys might find that you have builds where the roof still caves even though you're adhering to all the tips I just gave you and you don't know what to do. In that case, you do this. You trick the game. Instead of doing a 1-layer roof, you do 2 layers. By doing this, you actually follow the same concept as the one I talked about here. this block on top is actually holding the block on the bottom, the block there, the block there, the block there. So all the blocks are actually helping each other. Most of the times when the roof caves in, no matter what, it's either due to two things. One, there's either a hole or something underground, you mine there or something, which I don't advise. Guys, if there's a hole under the floor, the game mechanics goes a little bit screwy, and that actually interferes with your integrity on top. So if you were to build mines or something, consider maybe doing it away from your base, and then you know your base won't cave in. Now, if there's no hole under your base and it still caves in, that means that one of the blocks isn't carrying the weight it's supposed to. You can actually make it the same example as there. It's supposed to hold 16, but it only holds 15. So sometimes one of these blocks, say for example, this one should hold 6, but it only holds 3, so the rest of the roof caves. If you do this, all the blocks help each other out, so it just enhances the integrity. Okay, so, guys, so that's my video on structural integrity. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. If you like the video, please like and share with your friends. And if you don't like the video, please let me know why.